Hey, this is another episode of Candace Michelle Views, where I give my opinion on what I am viewing on any mainstream media platform that you could think of. So today I just wanted to go over Queenzflip. I'm about to say Hassan Campbell because his name is, but this is Queenzflip. I believe his real name is Trevor. I'll get to his real name. I don't remember his last name, but yeah, he does a lot of entertainment on social media. You could see him in the shade room here and there, or on various platforms, or like World Star or things like that. So he is definitely on a mainstream media platform. He's in a big A-lister or anything like that, but as you can see, he gets about 205K views, or probably more per video. So that is a very big platform. That's a lot of people you're reaching out to and have listening to you. So yeah, usually if you get any kind of platform over about, I would say 50,000, I would say 10 to 20,000, but I would say 50,000 or more. You're on your way of trying to work the ranks of leveling up, and that sounds like a good thing, but these things come with stipulation deals and things like that that they don't ever tell you anything about. It could be your friend right next to you. You will have no idea what they dabbling or sign your name onto, or putting themselves into for credit or whatever to obtain what they obtain. But you know, to each their own. Some people like to do it the slow, honest way. Some people never get there because they're slow and honest. And a lot of times when you're making it a big scene, you're moving fast, and 9 times out of 10 dishonest and scammy. So yeah, like, he's been in the game for a long time. I believe he was born into it. As we're gonna go down the line of his little bit of information, his mother is working for the government. Everyone that works for the government may not be involved. I don't know exactly how it works. I am working on this history live that I'm going to try to do, where I go into details of how they come with their deals to this country, and it's usually passed down for, like, usually their mother, somebody's involved, like as they say with Offset, like, oh, his mother's a something Delta, like all these people are always in something, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, and not everyone is not going to be able to be a part of what they are a part of, but the people that are a part of it, they make sure that they put on a big spectacle, whether it's compromising their I don't know, you could say humanity, because sometimes they reference this stuff as being a clown, you know, like you're being a clown, you're trying to make people laugh, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. It dehumanizes, because you're not a human, you're entertainment piece, or as they call clowns, because you're over here goofing off, trying to make everyone laugh and try to influence people to be as goofy as you, or whatever the case may be. And it's great to make people laugh, but it's not great if you're trying to make people laugh in front of a brick wall, because you're trying to distract probably what's going on behind that brick wall of the people that represents the wall you're standing in front of. So that's what the issue is. The spectacle of the distraction of the infiltrating, knowing that you're giving information for certain purposes that you would not disclose to people. That's an infiltrator. They're not really telling you what the information is being given to you for. Like, oh, it's to distract you. No, they're telling you, oh, no, I'm just having a good time. So yeah, these people are working for someone. They get paid, they make their living this way with their family. And I believe that he's playing the role of Tanisha. Tanisha, she was on, I believe, season 2 Bad Girls Club. Don't quote me on that. I don't know exactly what season she was on, but she was like on the earlier years of them starting this show. I believe they start shows and skits with the people they already have. They grab some known actors, put on some prosthetics. As you can see, he has like a normal face right here. I know you think this is a caked on makeup face, but when it's like this, usually it's, you know, I can have a lot of makeup on it and it wouldn't look this like this, like it's just plastered on. And then they say like, oh, because it's a lot of makeup and it's caked up, and that's why it's looking like that, because usually you'll probably have a regular amount of makeup on your face. So Yeah. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so so Tanisha is most likely playing the secondary character. And he most likely puts on prosthetics and things like that to turn into this. And I'm going to show you the information that I gathered that made me start thinking this is the same person. In my opinion, or listen, they could be sister, brother, first cousins, directly related. I will take it, but it's still a scam because you're just hiring people you're related to and you're not telling no one that. So either way you look at it, they need to start telling us what's going on. So and if they do, then they'll probably most likely lose the support, because a lot of people support these celebrities or trying to be celebrities because that's what most likely they're interested, or know someone, or have, you know, a child or something that is interested in going into this same lifestyle, because it pays a lot. It gives a good, quick, big check. So a lot of people are liking this or supporting this because they, in hopes they will have a family member or them in the same position, and you know, that guarantees them a good life and whatever. You know, I've seen celebrities they give you that's worth about 10 million or 20 million. They say they're broke. So I don't know what's the point of this, because you could always go broke, but because who giveth away could take it away, and that's usually how somebody with $10 million could go broke. I mean, let's be honest, how could you go broke? They'll give you some stories about them buying projects out and things and doing ignorant things, and to be honest, they're not really, like I said, I already told you, they don't have money. They have access to things. They get the assets. They got the access card. And anyway, so as you can see, he's definitely a part of the game. He likes to pose and represent everywhere he goes. And I'm not sure if you guys are seeing it, but we're going to get into looks, personality, shape, age, everything lining up according to the stars with these two. So let's take a look at Tanisha on Bachelor Club, just to show her personality, and then we're gonna take a look at his personality.
They set it up. There's a voodoo evidence. When I eat it, I'm gonna turn into a pig. Oh, I'm already a pig, but I'm turning into something else. Oh boy, this pillow is comfy. Him down. Him down. I named to strippers everywhere because she's that. She's that crazy bitch. Tanisha. What's up, man? Tanisha? You sure it's not fat bitch? You sure it's not fat bitch? You sure that's not my name? She can call me fat all she want. I'm fat and I'm proud and I'm P-H-A-T, pretty hot and mother tempting. She better kiss my ass, my fat ass. I said to Hannah, because I was in the other room living, you feel me? Yeah, I'm a woman for my word. I'm from... I said to Hannah, because I was in the other room living, you feel me? Yeah, I'm a woman for my word. I'm from Brooklyn, sweetie. I don't play no games. I don't lie. Okay. And I'm not a bitch.
So she's from New York. Okay.
My face, I'm not a bitch to with, because I'm crazy. Bitch, get the oh.
Now, it's important to see how she gets hyped, how she starts off loud and gets hyped up, and the way she gets all hyped up and wow and louder and louder. I'm showing this for a reason. Personality is very individualized. A lot of people can have the same personality, but her personality is exactly the same as his. So I just wanted to go over that. I just want you guys to see how aggressive she can get. Okay, and I'm just trying to look for the just gonna look for the clip that made her like really stand out in the show, not only for her being loud and popping off on everyone, as she would say. She was known for like making a lot of noise.
I mean, damn if I ain't with it. I mean, damn if I let this bitch.
Now, did you see how she acts like when she's swinging and doing this? Just pay attention to that behavior when I get to Queenzflip, okay? So this is what she was known for. Like, okay, let's not skip the important parts. I put clips in here because it's for a reason. Here she is talking to her mom.
No, that is very disrespectful to me. My Playboy is dismantled. He is.
Do that. Just express your feelings into a book and write your report.
Barely.
So I wanted you to see how she was on the phone with her mother. A lot of people don't call their moms for everything on shows. And this is what she also is really known for.
The skeet is not being bad. It's bad for your vagina. It's so nasty in this house. Did that to the phone. You know what? Yeah. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind, y'all. Where's the pots?
So you see how she's going for 2 pots. It was 2 pots placed there for some reason. She didn't even have to look in any cabinets or anything. And this is what she was known for.
I'm tired of all of y'all bitches. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired. Get out. Get out.
This is like her big breakout on the show. Of her smacking
What better
pans.
revenge than to wake them up while they're drooling in their beds with a nice old big hearty marching band. I'm not done. You think I'm done? It's not over till a fat lady sings. Let me hear you say, wah, 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 wah. I didn't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all not gonna get no sleep because of me. Wah, 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 wah.
Okay, she's really loud, okay? She's really loud. But all that was crucial because I'm telling you, individuality is always what makes me do these videos, because usually an individual, even if they're loud and obnoxious or whatever she's portraying her personality is on the show, people could do that behavior in different ways where it's like, okay, this person is loud and obnoxious, but they're not doing exactly the same way as this person is being loud and obnoxious. But for some reason, these guys do everything exactly alike. Like their individuality is no longer individual when it comes to these two, because they're basically in sync, if you get what I mean. So that's where I come and ask, hey, you know, what is this? Are these people that say people? Are they related? Or first cousins, uncle, direct descendant of this person? And it will make more sense. But they're telling us that these people, both reality, low-leveled entertainment, in the entertainment business, low level doesn't mean they're losers. Because you could be not in the game if you want to be in the game. So they're in the game. They're at the low level. Probably for a reason. Everyone has a job. Even you have to, if you're at a company, everyone's not going to be a supervisor or a manager. We have to have some representatives, some people on the floor, some people that does maintenance. Okay, everyone has a job. So these two people, everything is lining up of what they're in the entertainment business for. Their backgrounds always are very similar. Okay, so let's continue on. Like, hey, I did have to cut this part out due to copywriting of him in the car fighting, and I guess the music got me a copyright, so I did have to take it out. Yep, let's just continue on. As soon as I saw the videos, I said, wow, he is something else. Like, loud and obnoxious and very active and fat.
Say no more.
Like husky, you know, same exact thing.
And then I thought.
So now, Queenzflip recently was, you know, Hassan Campbell, for some reason, is a hot topic on YouTube. I don't know why, if he was down with Boom Bada and had all these little scandals and admitted that he had his own run-ins with some grown men on his back and things like that nature, but yet he still will have a outstanding amount of views, still watching every video he posts. And nonetheless, they have all their puppets going across each other, you know, the little back and forth, so they can continue on with their hot stream of getting their views. And Queenzflip decided to speak about Hassan Campbell. Hassan Campbell spoke about Queenzflip at some point. Who cares? Because it's all scripted and it's fake, okay? So it's just to keep you guys entertained. Watch 205 people watch this and believed it for about an hour or two, however long this video was, instead of researching and figuring out how to get out of this nasty little situation that they've been, for some reason, able to put onto us, you know, for so many years and generations. Guys are not even trying to figure it out. You're just super satisfied because they're telling you to be satisfied and they get paid to do it. So anyway, here he is acting very wild and loud, and then here he is having an issue with Hassan Campbell, and then he says, Hassan Campbell says something about him where he wanted his, say he was a DA or something, like an agent, which they all are, including this guy, in my opinion. The big platforms mean they're signed on, they're part of the FBI, CIA, blah, blah, blah. They all are part of it somewhere. They're under the parenting company. It's like the FBI and the CIA is the parenting company of their company. So he wanted his mother to come on to the line of the live of the YouTube, and I just felt it funny because she sounds exactly like, and it was the same scenario that Tanisha did with calling her mother when issues are arriving, and then here goes the sound of the mom.
Say no more.
Sounding just like Tanisha.
So all that.
And then I started doing gun violence.
One way. This. Have your coat. I found a different lane to make money.
It's
Too live right now, and I'm, you know, I gotta respond to my man Hassan Campbell because he said you work for the DA.
Hassan Campbell said I work for the DA, or he works for the DA?
No, that you work for the district attorney.
Yeah, she stuttered like that. And first of all, let's be honest. Why is she saying Hassan Campbell? Like, I mean, he could have met the mother. She might know him, but like she makes it seem like, oh, I know Hassan. Like they all apart, you know. Like anyway.
Any question, or he's being an asshole?
I have no idea. I'm just asking. You don't want to say it on YouTube? It's a lot of people in.
Why are you even putting your mother in a position to say her personal business on YouTube?
For the mayor's office.
All right, cool. Now let me ask you a question.
Wait a second. I want you to hear her position.
Okay, I am the Deputy Agency Chief Contracting Officer for the mayor's office.
And that lady needs to sit the hell down somewhere. She make it seem like that position wasn't nothing. Like, oh, I'm not a DA. I know DAs, but I'm not a DA. Then he's like, well, what are you? She's like, I'm the Deputy Chief, #1 to turn to, get all, you know, the highest paycheck out the department I'm in. Like, girl, you got a great big position with the mayor. You're pretty much in what's going on in the world, right? You should be well around on what's, because that's your job. That's the mayor's job. So, I mean, why would he be so concerned about whether she was a DA or the chief executive deputy, you know, first come in line? Like, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's all government. It's all agency, whatever. You know what I'm saying. But look, that's another thing where he's very loud, annoying, talking to his mama on the phone, just like Tanisha. And now we're going to see how he moves around as well.
J.O., let's go, man. Let's go.
These are puppets, people. This is a scripted. You think that they taped this and this was not all scripted? Look at this. This is super scripted. I know you guys know that, but sometimes I think you don't understand that it was all scripted. All of it. Every single thing. Even when they say personal things are happening to them or people are dying, it's all scripted. It's all by the numbers.
You thought I wasn't coming? Get out of here. I'm from Queens, man.
They have everything planned out years ahead of time. We watch pre-taped things. Throw the television out. We don't need it.
He got these cars
full of lies, full of propaganda.
I bet you this is locked. Look, weirdo. What? I know the key here. Yeah. Oh.
He's just as loud as he can get, right?
Yeah.
Screaming like a female.
Huh? What's up with this guy, boy? I need that nurse. Nigga, dig this.
Oh, slow down. I don't know if that music is good to go in here. You know, they desperate on YouTube. They don't want to see a little person like me make it up to no 200,000. They wouldn't even allow it. They'll shadow ban and hide your page so hard. even if you typed in a name and personally went into YouTube and looked for it, you wouldn't find people like my pages. But, you know, it doesn't distract. We do have a certain group that always, you know, wants to know these things or understand what's going on. And instead of them joining in, they just prefer to just watch. And that's all good. And they'll look out and try to find your page, you know, but it still wouldn't suffice to the kind of crowd you would get when it's given to you, or it's payola, you're buying your views, or you're just being given your views because you're a part of, you know, these 3 6 groups. But yeah, as you can see, this was all scripted.
Let's go, man.
He was very loud at the end. I want you guys to see that part too. And look at I mean, who is DJ Envy? What is he? The Mario brother? Like, is this like Luigi, you know, Mario right here? I don't know, but he's definitely a character that looks like it changed over the years. His face just looks so... But anyway, we're on Queenzflip today, okay?
Open the gate. How'd you get over here? I climbed the gate. Climb the shit back over. No, climb the shit
so
back
how the person with the camera didn't have to climb the gate?
I got something for you.
And he's asking him to open the gate. But how did the person with the camera got in the gate?
Put that down. You got my son here, you violated. My son is here. You a family.
So now we're going to compare the two. Now I want you guys to look at their shape, their height, everything, how they walk. Look how her back, when he walks in her back and her back, their shape is exactly the same. Their height is exactly the same. Everything is exactly the same. They're loud. They sound like, I could go on and on. They like to call their mothers, and we're gonna continue to give you a bunch of stuff that they're very in sync of. But you know, and the funny thing about it is I miss stuff all the time. I get people that say, I have people in my comments that say, the boy, I don't know what these people names are. KO, something KO. And the video I did where he's supposed to be little baby. So they saying KO got a tattoo mad big that says loyalty. And, you know, little baby son name is Loyalty. Even though, you know, that's not the kid. I don't know where they get these kids from or how they making them. You know, whatever. So I just wanted to add that in. That I leave out a lot of stuff that directly links to these people on top of the hour, half an hour, 40, whatever minute video full of conspiracies. I mean, we should just already close the casket on these people. It's going to happen regardless. As you can see, they are working their way on trying to diminish all of these characters. Like Charlamagne and Mary J. Blige got something in the news now about molesting a 15-year-old. And I told you the numbers are always adamant where you know it's a fake script because they use the numbers 15, they use the numbers 9, 27, 45, like all those, like, yeah, it's a list of them. But when they start to code it like that, like, oh, 3 people was here and 9 people died, and yeah, it's a scripted situation. Most likely these people understand what kind of things are going on when they say it. It's coded. So anyway, this, like I said, I leave a lot of stuff out. I give you a lot, and a lot of stuff get left out. The commenters pick it up because a lot of people are aware of what's going on, and then a lot of people are just confused, and a lot of people are in denial. But I don't know what category you fall in, but let's take a look at these two. Look at the backs. Look at your back. Wait, we're gonna go slow on this one. You know I can't help myself. We're gonna have to slow it down. Now look at their backs. Look at their backs. Look, it's the same nasty. Like, it's like not same nasty, but like it's like something like where it indents right here. It's like, how would that be possible for you to have the same exact kind of back and height and look and everything? And the thing is, he didn't have to do much changing because no one would think he's going to put on the dress. And you know that's a big thing to these people. He's not that important. They probably felt like he's not that talented. We don't know what to do with him. What part can he play? And then they was like, you know what? We're going to put you in a dress. You want to be down so bad. You want to be a part of the crowd and level up and get in a nicer home and help your family. You know what I'm saying? Because this is probably what most likely they do it for. And they probably was like, you know what? We're going to put you in a dress. We're going to put you in a dress. And get the wordplay. His name is Queenzflip. Yes, he's supposed to be from Queens. She's from Brooklyn. They're both from New York. They're always from the same areas. But the wordplay is Queenzflip, not because he's probably from Queens, like how he's trying to title it, but because he flips and turn into a queen. Okay? Now let's keep watching them. Now, we're gonna get to the pants too. He does a reference to the pants.
I wasn't coming. Get out of here. I'm from Queens, man. Yeah, I want to move to Jersey.
They both yelling at the same time. You really can't hear her.
Hey, how much you want to bet you got these cars over there?
Look at them. Look at them. Are you paying attention? Listen to the voices.
With a nice old big hearty marching band. I'm not done. You think I'm gone? It's not over.
Okay. Put some respect on my name, okay? Put some respect on my name, all right? It ain't easy to comply this, to make it as kindergarten as I can. You know, I could just throw it all together and say, figure it out. And it wouldn't make it no less accurate than me just putting up something really quick and saying, figure it out on your own. Do your own research. I did all the research for y'all, you ungrateful. People that don't appreciate and say, oh, I don't know. And it's, you know, I put all this work in for the doubters. So don't be mad at all the work I put in, because I do it with a smile on my face. Just to make sure that you people could continue to say, oh, it's not, I don't see, in all of this, and you're still saying it. It's just there to show you what kind of how weird people could become. Instead of saying, yeah, this is something ain't right. They really scamming over there. This some bull crap. I thought I was going to be something one day. Obviously, I don't know nothing about Illuminati or being a part of this or that group. So, now I tell you, you might not make it in here. That's guaranteed. I'm probably could guarantee you that, right? Because it's all a scam. You got to be a part of this. You got to know somebody got to shake some hands. Got to do the special shake hand. Okay? So put some respect on my name. I put a lot of work into making sure even the people that don't see it could see it and still say they don't see it. Because, you know, people going to be who they are. You know? And I'm going to continue to make my point, which are very valid. Now, whether they're actually the same people, I have no idea. I don't care. But the fact that they both made it to the same level of platform of reality TV, on the same level of act behavior, with the same out of control, I pop off behavior, with the same, like, I mean, if you don't see it, don't see it. Don't see my page ever again, because you guys are the reason why we're so far back. And literally, the government and them, they put all this stuff on TV. You didn't hear how Don Lennon was like, you could see the truth if you look for, if you find it. Like, and I'm going to go through all that in the history, like showing you how they mockery the fact that you guys don't even see things that they actually tell you in your face. Everything is in plain sight. And they're walking you guys into getting rid of these people that they gave you. And they have every right to take them away. And they are taking them away. They're killing them. I don't know, saying this by a lot of reasons, but the CV1, 2, 3. So I don't even know how they dying like that. This year decided to die this year during the CV1, 2, 3, but it's not for that. They were dying for other things. A lot of people was dropping like flies for other things. Didn't make no sense. You would have thought if they was going to drop like a fly during the next 2 years, it'd be for the CV1923. Whatever, 119, you know what I'm saying. Just I want to mention it on my page. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up with a bunch of photos of them looking like twins. Okay, with her piled up, everything piled up. Okay, it's there. It's there. Unless they're related, it's there. And then if the guys are related, say it. They worried about it because you know why a lot of people gonna be like, well, that's not fair. You hiring all your uncles and cousins, and that's not fair. So they're not gonna tell you that. Or is it the same person? And that's still not fair. Because, like, that means, like, no room for... You could have hired a regular girl that looked like this. Why go so far and use him? Because you need specific things to be done. You need specific things to be said. You need to be done specifically. Only people that need to know about it should know about it. So this is why they put them in these positions. They say Hollywood is small, and Black Hollywood is even smaller. So that's what they say. It's small. We see the same actors over and over in the movies. So don't be shocked that they use those people and put them in different characters, because it's pretty small. And they're not letting people in like that, because you got to be a part of the groups. You got to be a part of this little band in the back, his little, you know, or the wall. So, okay, just wanted to show you the shape, and look how they both they hold their bodies exactly the same, which is weird. I just thought that was weird that I keep catching them in the same poses, which everybody that I do videos on always have their same poses. Because just like I take my pictures, I be thinking I'm about to do a whole new pose. And then when I take my pictures, I pop out with my same 3 poses. It'd be this boom, boom, boom. And it's never, and then when I do try to do something new, it never makes the cut. Okay? So I'm not shocked that they do the same body language that does occur when you might be the same person. So I wanted you to see the homage to her pants. Like they do this. Look at the brick wall. Look at him. He's playing a whole big game with you. Look at her boobs. They're playing a whole big game with you. Look at this. The pants that was out of note, that was there. Talking about, where's the pants? They was just sitting right there for her to do it, because it was a scripted situation. She was going to do the pants scene whether she liked it or not. It was written into the show. So her 2 pants, and then look at him with his 2 pants. Look at him with his 2 pants, with the brick wall in the back. It's mockery. It's mockery, everybody. So that's when I really sealed the deal with it. I said, wow, it's too much. It's too much connection of that 360 circle. It's coming full circle. So I make my video. You know, full circle. I make my video. So as you can see, he's playing around in a wig. Might not be a big deal, but it just shows that he's willing to play around in a wig, women things. So that's just another step over. Not too many men are putting wigs on playing around. It's only certain guys doing that. And he's one of them. Okay? Look at them with the serious open mouth. Look at it's like the same exact mouth. Like the teeth. Like I'm telling you, it's not easy for someone that's not the same person to do these things. So for things to sync up like this. It's not easy. I could put a lot of people here. And I've showed you that in videos where I'll put somebody that you'll be like, oh, you mean look alike? And then when you see them, it's like nothing alike. It's like, I get what you probably meant, but it's not nothing like this. Like when somebody be like, oh, you look like that. You see the person, you be like, this person don't look nothing like I see what you probably meant. Like we got the same color, we got the same nose, like, but it don't be nothing like, oh, same nose, same eye, same this, same lips, same thing. It never is that. That's why I don't get how you guys think that this is like something to be confused about. What is there to be confused about? How often does this happen? And they're both made it to Hollywood. They're both in the entertainment business, which is not. This is not something that happens every day. That's something that they say is very hard to be a part of. Like you gotta be. You know, have your agents and get your headshots and do all these things. Like these people have beat the odds. And they look alike as well. It's interesting. Some things that make you go, Okay? And speaking about things that make you go, it looked like they both were saying, You know? You can see his face, and then you can see hers. Her skin, it just looks like it's just straight mask. Like it's just like something layering over, okay? And here they are, both with the Sunday best on. She got her church hat. He got his church hat. And, yeah, that's all I really got to say about these people. Like I said, Queenzflip, I believe it's more for him flipping as a queen. I think that's what the name represents. They always got some type of name, biblical type of name. It's always like sand or sky or water blue, sky blue or apple or it's always, they have these names, and when you listen to the name, it's gonna be something in it where it reference. That's how you know that they're given these names. They're not their names. Has to be a reference to the biblical times or whatever who pays them, whoever they're representing. And Tanisha, as I stated, they are the same height, same age. I think he's about probably 33, and she's about 34, something like that, 35. They're both from New York. I mean, on top of that, the name, yeah, she's 35 and he's 33. And his name is Trevor Robertson. Her name is Tanisha Thomas. I mean, I just think that this is just super coincidental. But I don't know. You guys tell me. Are they first cousins? Same person in my opinion. Twins? I don't know. I just try to show you guys things that I see and the backgrounds and the full circle of it, and I just feel like I'm getting scammed. I'm not getting scammed no longer because I've been unsubscribed to anything these people got going on. I'm more into if it's not naturally given to me from Earth. You know, I could do without a lot of the man-made things. I try to limitize my man-made stuff. That's I put into my life. So yeah, like, share, and subscribe, guys. Leave comments. Your comments help. I'm gonna do videos on like a lot of comments that don't make it, and I'm like, why didn't they put this comment on a thing? It didn't have nothing rude to say. Like, some people would be making valid points and they won't put the comment up there, and I'm like, it has nothing nasty. So I do take pictures of those comments, and I've been keeping them, and I'll do a video on those comments. Yeah, if most likely I'm gonna try to get that history thing this week or maybe next week, and like, share, subscribe, cancel them. That is the main priority. They're being canceled, but I don't know if all of them will be canceled, and I believe all of them need to be canceled. So like, share, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your guys' day.